Soul Garden.
Hello, Soul Healers, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host, Christopher Witecki. And pardon my tardiness this week, I had a total Virgo nuclear meltdown, also known as food poisoning. Only you can appreciate what I've gone through. I do want to bring up a little something before we get into your astrology, and that is Lightcast Boot Camp. I am launching my class that teaches those who are ready to manifest reality. There is a recipe to make it work. We had students last summer that made it work. You follow the steps, it works. It goes way beyond the secret, and a lot of it has to do with what I've decoded personally. It is a 6-week course on Sundays, live webcam, me talking, chat room, assignments, and actual reality. You can actually do this. We even have a testimonial. So come on down if you're interested. If you're ready to pick up your magic wand and make something happen this summer, lightcastbootcamp.com. Now the Virgins, what are they working on? They are working on their being. That's what Virgos own, by the way. There are 12 states of awareness that make up human reality, and one of them is reality. That's why Virgos are obsessed with every detail in reality, because your natural born talent is reality. Virgos hold this whole matrix together. By you thinking it, it is it. And every year, you upgrade your perception of reality, which in my opinion upgrades all of our reality. That's my opinion. If every Virgo decided in the world that the sky would be pink, it's my opinion it would become pink. You rule reality. I rule manifestation. Different topic. So as we began on Monday, which I was absent for, forgive me, Venus was ruling the day, and so it was really about bringing balance back to your reality. That's what Monday was about. And the moon was in Scorpio, so emotions for you were focused way on the thinking process. Lots of thinking and bouncing around. You were intellectually bouncing off the walls probably, and you were worried about reality and bringing it to balance. So hopefully you used a little of that Venus energy on Monday, and you restored balance to health, to routine, to something. On Tuesday, Valentine's Day, Neptune ruled the day. Now that made us very intuitive. Now if you were trying to feel out maybe something for your reality, you could have sensed it. Certainly we're very intuitive. If you went on a date on Valentine's Day, you were probably very in tune with your partner or whoever you were dating at the time, right? But the moon in Scorpio still made you very heady. Think, process, right? All over the map for you in that regard. Now on Wednesday, which is really where this horoscope starts to begin, Saturn rules the day. That means it's time to make a decision. That's what Saturn is about, decisions. And making decisions is a super big piece of manifesting reality. You have to decide and make you have to insert an incision in reality and tell the universe what you don't want, and you have to commit to what you do want. So on Wednesday, it's time to decide and commit to the type of lifestyle you want, to the type of being you want. How do you want to be in your moment? How do you want to be in your body? How do you want to be in your life? How do you want to be? How do you want to be, Virgo? That decision needs to come. Now, the moon progresses up into Sagittarius at this time, which makes your emotions more focused on your own needs. So hopefully you're listening to your own self-nurturing needs during this decision. The moon is trying to help you. The moon is certainly giving you that energy on Wednesday. So listen to your body or listen to your emotions on Wednesday. It's chock full of ingredients that you may need to be. All right. Also look at the Saturn-Sun trine there going on. This is the beginning of a trine where with Saturn and Libra, as you be differently in the moment, you may realize that your self-esteem or your value goes up. You might feel more valuable by being who you want to be. And you might realize that some of your money issues even, to manifest money, you have to be happy. A Virgo especially has to be happy to manifest. A lot of Virgos think, oh, I'll be happy once I manifest. That is the dog chasing the tail. You will not like casting that formula. Now, for those of you who are watched over by GA, I will send a personal text based on your date of birth on what it takes for you, separate from other Virgos, to make decisions. Our own personal soul has its own way. I'll text you that to give you a little extra credit and help you along the way. On Thursday, Mars rules the day. So it's time to become what you want to be. It's time to put into action, Mars action, this whole new be concept you've come up with. So if you decided to be happy, well, then do it Thursday. Be happy. Do it. Put it into action. Now, the moon stays in Sagittarius, so a lot of your emotions are still based on home, family, foundation, self-nurturing. So as you are being, you also maybe feel a little vulnerable, maybe need a little extra TLC for yourself. Be good to yourself too. Right? Be good to yourself too. And that's on Thursday, we're acting. On Friday we want to actually fake it till we make it. We're at 28 degrees. This is the degree where you really want to own space, as we call it, or hold space, or fake it till you make it. People always say, oh, that's how you manifest reality, you just fake it till you make it. Not really. Not till the 28th degree. You learn that in boot camp. You're wasting your time if you're trying to fake it till you make it, if you haven't built those elementary steps of consciousness leading up to the big prize that you're trying to go for. But on this day, Friday, you want to fake it till you make it. Remember, you're also having to own this new self-esteem and this new value structure. And the moon crosses Pluto on Friday. Now, what that means is, as you're being this new be, right, you must let go of some old sad story about your heart. That's right. If you're going to be great now, that means you can't be the wounded little girl that was always abused, because you just stopped that. Right? Pluto is saying to make room for this new you, you've got to let go of the old hurt you. As you improve, let go of the pain story. Let go of the inner child's hurt. Let it go and let it flow. And the moon crossing Pluto is an opportunity for that to happen. Another opportunity on Friday, SG Live, our webcam radio show starring myself and Carolyn Nagel. Come on down. It's at our SG prime time, which we now call 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. over in Europe. So figure out your time zone between there. It's live radio. It's interviews. It's us acting wacky. We have karaoke. Come on down. It's a lot of fun. We get to talk about things we want to talk about in an 8-minute horoscope. Then on Saturday, we've got the tested day. This is the tested degree on Saturday, the 29th degree. Now, the 20th degree is the tested degree because it's the last degree, right? That makes a lot of sense. Didn't take a lot of genius to come up with that, did it, Witecki? But it has to do with emotion. That's why. All this time you've been saying, oh, I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that. Well, it's not till on Saturday that the emotions catch up with all of this and you get to feel what it's like to be or become what you're manifesting. So your emotions catch up. Once you start to feel what it's like to be this, oh, I don't know, there's some things to be worked out. Also notice the sun at 29 degrees is exactly trying at Saturn 29 degrees. So if there's ever a day where you have to step into a new value consciousness, into a new self-esteem, it goes simultaneously with being you who you are and being that new be and not letting your emotions pull you out of it. Your moon will still be focused. Your emotions on Saturday still focused on inner child. So as you're trying to be this new be, your inner child is probably a little sensitive. Your inner princess or prince is probably a little worried. You're going to have to be a little bit more nurturing to yourself on top of everything to keep it all going and keep your states of awareness united. Now, for those of you who are in GA, I'll send you another text, personal text on Saturday, where I will talk about what it takes for you to let go. Let go of the old value conscious structure. Let go of the old self-esteem story, the old story of what you used to be worth. How to let go, what does that come down to with your date of birth, giving you the clues to you. On Sunday, it's 0 degrees. 0 means 0. We have accomplished or gotten through the actual transit. It is a weird day. It feels weird. The sun's moving into Pisces. We're now shifting to your next topic, which will be long-term relationships. I'll talk about that in the next horoscope in 7 days. But one interesting thing that is worth noting, the moon moves into Aquarius, so all this thing, whatever it is you've been trying to be, right? On Sunday, you start to feel that. So if you've done the light work, if you've followed the steps we've given you, you start to feel the progress as soon as Sunday, because the moon is so close behind the sun right now. So we're feeling results a lot quicker than usual in our manifestations. All right, my virgins, so-called. That's all I have for this particular forecast, but I will see you in 1 week. Until then, live, love, be.